What is going on, everyone? This is Dylan from We The Coasters as we are checking on into Universal Orlando Resort on a We The Coasters Journeys. Yeah, saying that in 2025, I cannot believe it. And I can officially say it's for the first time that's joining me here at Universal Orlando, and I say it is a pleasure and an honor to finally say this. We have Kyle that finally did it. We're here.
I can't believe I'm here. I have the same feeling that you and I had when we were at Hershey Park last year.
Even Kings Island for me, like 2021 and technically 2022.
Yeah, I mean, all the videos that I've seen you make here, all the videos I've seen other YouTubers make, it's just like, holy cow, now I'm finally getting to see this in person.
Yeah.
And this is a park I wish I could have gone to back in late 90s, early 2000s when Nickelodeon was a huge thing here, and we'll talk about that later, you know, sometime later on in this vlog, or maybe day 2, who knows. But man, I'm just, this is the park I was the most excited about.
Oh,
don't get me wrong, Busch Gardens Tampa was awesome, SeaWorld was awesome, but man, this right here, this is it.
This is it. So we're gonna make our way over to Islands of Adventure, where early entry is gonna be going on by. Early entry is going from 8 to 9. And of course, when that's going on, the big two are gonna be very popular, which will be Hagrids and Hulk. Now, there's a lot of things that are really gonna be big going around within the Islands of Adventure Park, which we're gonna be around for at least a good portion of today, but we'll also be able to check out Universal Studios Florida. And there's another big thing too, Tuesday. We'll be going to Epic.
Yes.
We'll explain a little more when we get up more ahead in the video and all that, but very, very excited. There's gonna be a lot of brand new things since we're going around. We'll also look at some of the construction progress, like what's going on by Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. Since the last time we were here, lots of construction really has come around and all that. But we are here in August. It should be kind of crowded, definitely will be hot. Last I saw, the rain may not be a factor, so I think we're gonna avoid the rain today.
Hopefully.
Yes. I mean, technically, we haven't had to deal with rain. Technically. It's just thunder and lightning.
We'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, that'll be the big thing.
During the day, but I think that the forecasted rain.
We'll see, though.
It's supposed to be in the evening, but yeah, we'll see.
In the meantime, without further ado, enjoy today's feature presentation here at Universal Orlando Resort. Again, as mentioned from before, we are starting our day at Islands of Adventure. Now, for those who aren't following with the vlog and have also followed us on our Instagram, we're staying over at Cabana Bay. We had a bit of a rough start because one of the buses broke down. One
of the buses, of all things. I hope that's not an omen for today.
Probably made by Intamin. Ironic enough, if you also known 2 buses caught on fire by the Epic Universe parking lot, or like where they had like the storage of the buses, whatever it was that was there. But I mean, I think it's made by Intamin. Probably. I don't think Intamin makes buses, but you never know, right?
Yeah, really.
Anyways, like I said, the line stick in the park doesn't look too bad. It's just more of all the early entry stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the park. So because we got into the early entry a little later than imagined, our first ride of the day, we're gonna go and start off huge. Starting with Velocicoaster.
The coaster that I'm the most excited to ride on this entire trip, right here.
About ready to say that. Man, you read my mind well.
This whole area of Islands of Adventure is what I'm looking forward to the most. As you can see, I am a huge Jurassic Park fan, judging by my shirt. I've seen every movie, including Rebirth. So
yeah, the latest one that just came out, like,
saw it the day it opened.
A few weeks ago, I think it was, right? Yep. So I know I'm behind on that stuff. I need to watch that. But in the meantime, first ride though, shouldn't be really, really, really fun. So let's go ahead and head on right now. We'll show you the wait time in just a minute. Velocicoaster, currently a 35-minute wait. So we'll hop on right now. Alrighty, we just finished up with our first ride of the day. It's on Velocicoaster.
Oh yes.
So before we talk about the ride, there was a bit of an interesting thing. Velocicoaster, I cannot believe I'm saying this, is running on 2 trains. Two. Universal, I love you guys. I've never had any complaints about you, but 2, oh my goodness, that is torture. Like, we're kind of looking and wondering, hey, the dispatches are a little off there, something ain't right. And then I realized that, oh, they're running 2 trains. I pray for your soul if you see only 1 train on Velocicoaster, because man, that would be a nightmare of a time. So we're in Discovery Center, but Kyle, what'd you think of the ride?
Man, I tell you what, an incredible ride experience. Best themed ride I've ever been on. Like, me being the Jurassic Park nut that I am, I mean, this is just outstanding. I love the Easter eggs that you see in the queue line. They're out there. There's a couple of books you see, and they're written by Alan Grant, written by Ellie Sattler, and then my favorite character, well, my favorite human character, that being Dr. Ian Malcolm. So seeing that was cool. You know, seeing some of the posters in there that were Easter eggs, either to the films or to other rides here in the park, it's just top notch. It does not. Yeah, this is like elite tier ranking for me right here in terms of coasters.
Early on, I can't say yeah because we did the front. Eventually, there will be a back row ride.
Yes,
Mark my
definitely.
words. But in the meantime, the park has already been open, so that means everything in Universal is open. We're going to be inside the Discovery Center. Kyle's going to look at some shirts and all that, and then we're going to continue on for a day from there. All right, next ride up that we're going to be doing is Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. So this is a dark ride that's been around since opening day. And honestly, this part, I am super excited that Kyle's going to be able to do. Now, you haven't really done a dark ride technically before. Technically.
I've done dark rides.
Been a while.
Yeah.
A long while.
Looking at this whole thing just screams 90s. And I freaking
Easily.
love it.
I mean, the funny Easter egg is the picture in there. They have the original Spider-Man picture, what it looked like from the ride before it got updated to like 20, I want to say it was like 2012, 2013, 2014, when it's all high definition 4K and all that, but that was all 1999 and all that stuff, so it's held well over time. I cannot wait for them to do this. This will be a lot of fun, so we're going to see at the end of the ride. We'll let you know what he thinks of it there. Okay, we just got off the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. So, Kyle, first and foremost, the ride. How was that?
Very cool. I did not know what to expect going into this, so that was awesome.
I knew that was like the one dark ride outside of the obvious of obvious. Like if there was a true like dark ride that I really wanted you to do, this would be the one. And
oh yeah, I can see why.
It's unbelievable. Remember, this opened in 1999, so the year the park opened, and even with the refresh, it still is amazing how well it's held over time. It's unbelievable.
Definitely.
So there was an interesting thing that happened. So we're kind of like in 2 for 2 on weird stuff happening. So first, Velocicoaster running 2 trains, and then Spider-Man, we technically went on twice because
it kind of malfunctioned at the very
well,
end.
I wouldn't really call it malfunction. It had to stop, just like a show stop type of moment. It was like right at the very end. It cut off the ending and all the audio and everything. So we were row 2 in that one. We do the second ride in the front row as a, hey, sorry about that, what happened.
Get the full experience
very.
this time. So we got to see how it ended. Very cool.
And you got the unobstructed view too. Yep. So that was really, really cool. So I am hoping Hulk doesn't do that, which is our next ride that we're going to do. That is where we're going to put our stuff in the lockers and go through the metal detectors and all that there. And fun fact, Kyle, the only other B&M that you haven't read yet other than, well, Kumba and all that, but you've written all the others. So let's go ahead and get a ride in on the Incredible Hulk, which I can tell has a bit of a line. Currently listed as a 50-minute wait, so we're gonna hop right on. Okay, just got off of Incredible Hulk, which you just see going off in the background right there. Now we got lucky. We got to go in the front.
Yes, and it is incredible. That is
it is the most intense B&M.
That was definitely the most intense launch I've ever experienced.
That too. And that's all tire drive with
crazy
electricity in the bottom, which I believe, that's their own style of launch. It's a tire drive launch. So that's why I was like showing the front, like, look at the tires going there.
This is another one I was looking forward to doing. This thing is a classic, and you were telling me about how I got a bit of a refurbishment here. When did you say it happened?
I think it was like 2015, 2016, somewhere around that time frame, but
2015, it did numbers right there from what I've heard, but very impressive.
However, there's one off-related note. I hope a certain painting company comes in and does the tunnel, if you know what I mean. Painting.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys. You guys are awesome. Please come to Universal and paint that launch tunnel because my God, it needs it bad. Real bad. But surprisingly, the track's actually kind of held up very well, though. It's not like faded mostly. Like maybe like one section, but I don't know what Universal did for this one, but it worked. Anyways, on to our next attraction. Okay, so we made a bit of a pit stop, a detour, and we're actually going to go over to Universal Studios Florida. So we got everything taken care of, you know, like walking over. Didn't have much of an issue. Maybe it was just a little hot. That's all it was. But that's Florida.
I'm kind of wounded again. It looks like I can't go to a park with him without getting blisters on my feet at one of them.
So you're saying if it's just you get no blisters?
Not necessarily.
Ooh, hot take. Fun enough too, as of what you can see right here, Halloween Horror Nights decor is up here, which by the way, that'll be coming out less than a month from now. So all the vloggers are here and all that, which is actually really cool, which you're getting an early preview, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I know, I said this is not really a true normal Universal visit, but it is what it is. Anyways, there's a particular attraction that's going to be closing in a couple weeks. Get your rides in when you can, and that's what we're going to go to next. And that attraction is Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. We are in the month of August, and we have less than a month away for this attraction to go away for good. I believe memory serves me correctly. We got about a few more weeks left of this ride, and then it'll be no more. So, Kyle, this is a very unique one that this will probably be your last one and only chance to really get on and all that.
This is going to sound weird coming from anybody about to ride, someone that's about to ride a roller coaster for the first time, but I hope this is just okay at best. I don't want to fall in love with this thing and then, of course, with them taking it out.
Yeah, right. Right now, a 20-minute wait, so that's actually very good there. So we're going to be hopping on that, but first, you know the drill, Kyle. Lockers. Yep. They have metal detectors. So we're going to put our stuff in the locker. We'll see you guys later. And we're going to enjoy this Mauer unique ride with the X-Car. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. Kyle, you got to ride a very unique ride.
Yes.
And ironic enough, at the making of this recording, it's going to be closing in 2 weeks, 14 days on the dot.
Yep.
So we did the back row.
Yes.
All right, moment of truth. Did you like the ride?
I did like the ride.
Wow.
I think I got stapled a little bit, so it wasn't the most comfortable I've been, but as far as the elements, I liked. The only disappointing thing for me was the music choice. Like I saw they had country on there. I'm thinking, all right, this is gonna be good. The only choice they had was Shania Twain's "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." Don't get me wrong, I like Shania Twain, but
I do too, by the way.
As a guy, yeah, I just.
So there's a fun fact about that song. That was actually featured in a Universal track called Ghostbusters Takes Over New York, which is where the walls are at right now, where the public library is. And they had it for a show then. That was one of the songs featured in that. So it's kind of funny how that's there. But yeah, they used to have a lot of songs in that, and then they only have one song per thing, which makes sense. I was trying to use the Easter egg songs where you hold the logo for so long and try to activate it, but you know, no dice. So it happens there. Other than that, you did like the ride?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't say. I didn't have a problem with it.
So one last thing. How were the restraints? Minus the staple. Yeah, because you never done anything like that before.
No.
So you heard it from him. So I know we're walking through New York, but we're going to go to Hollywood to go over to Mel's for lunch. We'll get something to eat, get something to drink, and we'll go from there. All right, we have officially eaten our first place of the day. We ate over at Mel's. What you think?
Pretty good. I went to one way back in 2007 down in Pigeon Forge, and that was really good.
So like an actual Mel's?
Yeah, Mel's Diner.
Yeah. So of course this is just a Universal Mel's, just like from the film American Graffiti, so nothing to do with like a franchise and all that. But still, it gets the job done.
Right.
A little different with some stuff though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
mobile ordering comes in handy.
It does
on a busy day. So I'm glad.
And we both noticed that.
I'm glad he knew about that. So.
See guys, I'm an expert at this stuff. Follow me on WeTheCoasters on Instagram. You'll understand everything, especially for questions around this park. I know, shameless plug, right? Oh, good Lord. Anyways, I think our next attraction is going to be done. We're going to be probably doing Men in Black, maybe Supercharged. We'll see. I know Supercharged was down on a delay, but we'll see what happens. Well, we're going to head over to Men in Black as Fast and Furious is still down right now. But the big thing here, Nightmare Fuel is coming back to Halloween Horror Nights. As you know, we showcased a little bit of the props that are over in Universal Studios Florida. And here they are getting ready for their performance that'll start at the end of August, whenever the first night will begin for that Frequent Fear thing. So I'm super excited. I plan to be there in September for that little ordeal, which that's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm super excited, and as they say as a Floridian, it's the most wonderful time of the year. HHN is here.
I won't run him over.
Literally and figuratively. And I mean, now you've never, I mean, again, this is your first time here, but you've heard a lot of people say about HHN before. It's huge.
I hope to make it down there for that. I'm not making any promises, but I'm not really a Halloween guy.
But they announced the
just
last few
announced
haunted houses there. One
of the last haunted houses that they announced was a tribute to Bray Wyatt, former WWE superstar. Of course, Dillon and I, big WWE fans. So a Wyatt 6 haunt attraction, I am down for that. So.
Yeah, and if you remember when we were over at the Hershey Park vlog, after the vlog there, we went over to Monday Night Raw, which was absolutely fun. So it was really, really good. It looks like Men in Black is open, but I think the sign's not working. So we're gonna do that next. So we're gonna put our some of the stuff like this in the locker, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, we got our stuff out of the locker. We're actually did a couple rides. So we went over and kind of waited a little bit for MIB. We did ET, and then we went back to do MIB. So Kyle, first off, ET, what you think?
I love it. Nice, classic. You know, the only remaining original studios attraction.
Very vintage.
Yeah, very vintage. You know, it's nice to see a ride with the, you know, the old school animatronics. You know, I grew up with it. Dylan grew up with it. You know, nowadays a lot of that stuff is.
He grew up with the movie. I grew up with the ride. See,
yeah, I mean,
we don't want to show that much of the age.
A lot of the attractions now, it's all, you know, a lot of CGI, a lot of you know, you get what I mean.
Yeah, or like an Epic Universe case, like New Age animatronics, but this is like the super old school in a way.
Yeah, so it's nice to see for once.
And then we did MIB. So, Kyle, you've actually never really done a shooter ride of, oh, someone dropped their cup, oopsie. A shooting style of that type of ride before. It was like spinning and everything else like that. But it was different.
Yeah.
Good ride though?
Good ride. I didn't do so hot with the shooting, but you know that.
10,000.
Yeah.
I carried the team with like 448, which is, I mean, not bad for a normal person, but for a passer like me, it's still kind of bad. Anyways, we're gonna go to Coke Freestyle. We're gonna fill up our drinks, and then we're gonna head over to Revenge of the Mummy. I think it'd be a good idea. So let's go there next. All right, so our next attraction we're actually gonna do is Race in New York, starring Jimmy Fallon. Now, as of making it right now, Supercharge is still delayed, which I cannot even believe I'm saying that.
I want to experience this. Like, come on.
Yeah. So we're doing Race Through New York. Now, I've said a lot of things over the years about this ride. Now, Kyle, you are somewhat familiar with the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
And you kind of heard a little bit about the ride. Kind of. Not a whole lot, but, you know, a little here and there. You know what you're kind of expecting? A little bit. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can tell by that look. He did a little bit of research, and he's in that oh boy thing. This is a recreation of the 30 Rock, so we'll show you how it is. Currently a 20-minute wait, so let's hop right in.
That is one big pile of shit.
Next up for attractions, this is going to be one that I'm looking forward for Universal Studios Florida other than Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit, and that is Revenge of the Mummy.
Yes.
So, Kyle, you're familiar with Flight of Fear?
Oh, yes.
Not just for Kings Island, but also King's Dominion.
King's Dominion, yes, you're right.
It is a premiere. It is an LIM. And it seems the Mummy franchise. Come on, that's a not bad film franchise
I've never
overall.
seen any of those movies, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But the ride, from what I've heard, is really good. I haven't seen a POV of it, so I'm going into this blind.
Yeah. So real quick, before we do go in, as you notice, they have construction walls all around here, and that's where the Rip Ride Rockit turnaround is, although you can still see the firehouse. But many questions on that one. What do you think, Kyle? Will it be a Fast and Furious with that Gundacker construction sign there? Will it be Ghostbusters with that firehouse thing over there? Or the Post-No Bills with Back to the Future?
I'm gonna say Ghostbusters.
I'm thinking Ghostbusters as well. I'm telling you, I think once I feel like they got all three of those little teasers there, I feel like Universal's just trying to mess with people. Because they know that anticipation's real.
Oh, yeah.
And from what we're hearing, it could be within a few years of the full open, but we could get an announcement of that maybe this year, maybe next year. We'll see, right? I'm thinking it's Ghostbusters. I have a good, strong hunch about it. Anyways, we put our stuff in the locker. Time to do Mummy. All right, so we just did Revenge of the Mummy. Finally. So, what'd you think?
Fun ride. A lot of special effects on there. It really makes you think, you know, what's going to happen next. There's a couple of times when the ride comes to a stop and you're wondering, are we done? What else are they going to throw at us? So it really keeps you on your toes. It's really cool.
Feels like, in a way, kind of like Verbolten in a way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so it's definitely the most themed premiere ride. So I do have to ask one question on the side. What do you like more, Flight of Fear or this?
Granted, this ride is longer.
And heavily more themed.
Yeah, but Flight of Fear, I mean, it packs a lot. Yeah, it lasts less than a minute, but it sure packs a punch in what it gives you. So, I don't know, got a little mixture there.
That's fair. I mean, you can also feel electricity a little bit on Flight of Fear, and you can hear on both rides the LAM going off. So, yeah, the only LAM ride you can find at Universal Orlando Resort, Fear of Revenge of the Mummy. So, I'm very happy you got to do it, though. That's nice. So, the fortunate part about today, this is a 2-day visit.
Yep.
So, we're going to take a break from studios, and we're going to head back over to Islands. So, hopefully, there's a certain ride that probably died down on the wait time, Hagrids, and we'll hopefully get to do that. But in the meantime, let's make our way over to Islands Adventure, go back there and have some fun. Maybe we can do water ride. It is hot outside. It's very hot. Yeah, so let's head back to Islands. All right, we are back at Islands Adventure where we all started it off there. So we took a break from here, went to studios, now we're back to here. So, Kyle, it is very hot outside.
Yes.
What's the best way we can do that? How about cooling off on a water ride? But not just any water ride. How about something that's been held off for some time? A raft ride.
Yes.
We missed out on Congo River Rapids. It was closed and just never really got to do that. And then Infinity Falls at SeaWorld Orlando, well,
too long in the day.
And it was also a long line too. So 0 for 2. This time, right now it's currently a 20-minute wait, and we're gonna hop on that. Keep in mind, it is so stinking hot out here. It's not even funny, but the best thing about it too is we're picking one of the most wettest water rides in God's green earth of amusement park rides and theme park rides ever. So I cannot wait, and trust me, I cannot wait to see the after effect of him just getting absolutely just drenched. Because listen, if he doesn't get like at least highly soaked to super drenched, I'm gonna be absolutely mind blown. Speaking of which, Incredible Hulk in the background right there. The foot traffic, by the way, as far as into the park here, it looks like the crowd's kind of died down a little bit. I mean, from compared to the morning. Yeah. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna say this off related to from the thing. A good friend of ours that we've watched a lot of YouTube videos. If you ever want to check them out, so I know it's gonna be off when we do this, but I heard today though, Chris from Maritime Thrills, he had 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So shout out, Chris. You're absolutely awesome there.
Very well deserved. He has awesome content on there.
Yeah, I met him over at Epic on grand opening, so that's actually really cool that he get that. So shout out to you, dude. You deserve it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally doing a raft ride. It's taken a long while. And here is Popeye and Bluto's. Now, Kyle, you've never seen the bigger rafts until now.
No, I think the most I've ever ridden were 6-seaters, so.
Yeah, these are, I believe, 10, or well, 12 or 10, regardless. This will be a much different experience, and I'm super excited that you're gonna actually do this. It's not just because you worked at a former attraction very similar to this.
Right.
This is like the water ride that I'm
always, like I said, I've always loved these kind of rides.
Same.
So it's like,
I am super excited though. It's gonna be awesome. Let's hop on though. All right, Kyle, we did Popeye and Bluto.
Yes, we did. Very refreshing.
Not just that, but that is a wet ride.
It is.
Is it
an understatement?
Is it the wettest ride?
Probably.
Yeah, they don't joke around with this ride. It's not. Ironic, if you remember like the advertising that Elsa Ryan did, one of the things he showed was the besties here. And like he put them on Popeye and Bluto. I mean, those things were dry. So credit due, man. This ride is awesome and I love it. But holy cow, man, I'm so glad. One side note, the water where the boat was at was not on. So that was kind of disappointing. But thankfully there was like a waterfall or two that got everyone wet. So I guess that works out in the end.
Good.
But now we got one water ride out of the way. Hopefully, the keyword hopefully, we can at least get the other one today. If not then, we'll at least definitely get tomorrow. Which, you know, I'm hoping the one that we get to do that shouldn't be too much of an issue is River Adventure.
Yeah, that's what I'm one of the rides I've been looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
So.
I think tomorrow we'll definitely save it for Deli Do Right because, you know, Deli's had a long line all day and we got to put some more priorities in other rides like Hagrids and another ride in Velocicoaster and a few others and all that. So that's how it is from there. In the meantime, we're gonna head into that Skull Island area, head back to Jurassic Park, and we'll see you at Red Adventure where we're gonna do that next. Okay, we're over by Jurassic Outfitters where we did River Adventure. Kyle, we did the front.
Yes, we did.
And even though there were like a few things not working, great ride though.
It is such a classic. I like that it's Jurassic Park River Adventure, not Jurassic World, don't get me wrong, I like the whole franchise, but it's nice we get a little bit of the classic Jurassic Park element in there. So.
And you notice within Velocicoaster, there were some hints that possibly that could happen, but they've been doing that since Velocicoaster opened and still nothing yet.
Yeah.
The keyword, yet. We don't know, but regardless though, it is a good ride. I feel like many people say it is a great ride. It's just, you could see the age and the Florida sun kind of kicking in.
Yeah.
Like the Stegosaurus baby one is still missing. The Hadrosaur is definitely the one that really needs a fix the most.
But everything else looked good.
For the most.
You know, Rexy was good. She was working. The Velociraptors were working.
That's the one that matters the most.
The Brachiosaurus at the very beginning was working. So, I mean, that, awesome ride. Again, this is... I'm a huge... As you can see here, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, and I've watched a lot of the movies here over the last couple of months to get ready for Rebirth. So,
and here for the visit.
Oh, absolutely. So this is definitely... I'm totally satisfied with what they have so far.
Yep. So we've gotten 2 of the water rides down. Again, we'll be doing Dudley tomorrow. And one other small note, it kind of drizzled a little bit in our like tours before we went inside. It was kind of weird. Yeah,
we got a decent amount of cloud cover. If we could keep that for the rest of the day, I will be really happy for that. Cool us down a little bit.
So we've gotten that out of the way. And you know what's funny? Out of all this entire thing, we haven't really truly experienced Harry Potter yet.
No.
Which is mind-blowing. Don't get me wrong. It was bound to happen, but...
I could live in this part of the park, though. I mean, this is just perfect.
I feel like I would, too. Let's be real. Also, one other note. We did get very wet there on that ride.
Oh, yeah.
Again, we were in the front, but that's to be expected. Anyways, let's head on over to the Wizarding World and go from there. So we're over here in the Comic Strip Cafe, and they have a new updated menu over here. So they have a maple brown sugar pulled pork. I got it with cheddar cheese and no coleslaw that's on there. And then Kyle got himself a comic strip burger that's on there. There was a lot of things on there, but he asked for only cheese. But I've never thought I'd ever try maple brown sugar pulled pork, let alone with cheddar cheese on it. We'll let you know how it is in just a minute. I know it's Kyle getting something to drink right now, but oh my goodness. Interesting idea, Universal. So we are making our way over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter here, and we're getting closer and closer to about park close, probably about another 3 hours away. But we did hear over the intercom that inclement weather is possibly approaching, and there's a random storm cell approaching. So it may be the typical Florida moment of a quick rainstorm and go on by. But I have to ask though, Kyle, outside of that, what do you think of Universal so far?
I love it. I mean, it's definitely living up to expectations and then some. Fantastic.
Now, of course, we will be here both at Islands and Universal Studios for day 2, because I know for studios, we haven't done any of the Minion stuff. We haven't done Supercharged. We haven't done Simpsons or Born Stuntacular. And then here at Islands so far, we haven't done Forbidden Journey up here. We may have to do that for day 2. Obviously, we're going to go to Hagrids in a little bit. And we've only done one ride so far at Velocicoaster, mainly because it's a mixture of like the lines have been kind of bad and just everything else in particular. So, you know, you do what you gotta do. So, anyways, like I said, we are on our way over to Hagrids, and I'm very excited for that one because I know he's downplayed it a little bit, Be real, you have.
I'm looking forward to it.
But it's still really interesting.
I was more excited about Velocicoaster. I'll admit that, but I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to Hagrid's.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. Let's head over to Hagrid's. Okay, you may have noticed the settings a little different. We did Hagrid, so we have to give a bit of exception before we talk about the ride. So, it had a delay because of lightning in the area.
We're 3 for 3.
Yeah, right? Unbelievable. But we still get on it though. But let me tell you, boy did it pay off. We got the front row on the first try.
First ride.
Are you serious?
In a ride where you're not allowed to select, where you can't select a row. It's just luck of the draw.
And we were fortunate because like when we were like getting chosen to get up there, it looked like we were gonna get back row, but they closed off the back row for whatever reason. and just, oh my God, I can't believe it. So they're getting the sides all blocked off for the show that's coming up over here. As you can see, the castle all kind of lit up over here. I don't know if you can see the projection there, Kyle. So they got that up there, so that's why they have us on the left side. But oh my goodness, guys, I don't think I've ever seen someone get that lucky before, even with a rain delay.
Yeah, we're sitting here, talking about it. I'm like, yeah, if it's all up to luck, we'll get a middle row, whatever. But
I kept thinking, we're probably gonna get a back row, knowing our luck, and then nope, we're getting the front. So you can tell it's about kind of nighttime. As you can see, they're gonna get ready to watch a show in about another maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, depending. But here it is, Jurassic Park at night. We got to show Kyle the true Velocicoaster Dueling Dragons tribute, and then head over to the ride.
What do they got in there, King Kong?
Yeah, right. All right, let's head on over to Velocicoaster. Here we are, Velocicoaster. It's all lit up at night, and it looks beautiful. Currently a 55-minute wait. See where it's at right here, so we're gonna hop on. Alrighty, we did Velocicoaster, our second ride, our first at night. Kyle.
Oh my God, back row.
Yeah, that night ride is unbelievable.
Yes.
So we're gonna quickly, and I mean quickly, go through the gift shop because park's gonna close in less than an hour. Kyle's gonna get a shirt. We're gonna go to Hagrids, get our night ride in for that. That'll be a perfect way to end it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. I need to turn that on, but okay, here's your cup. Let's go. Oh, so, oh, I just dropped my cup. Anyways, we did Forbidden Journey. Kyle, what you think?
I like it. Not a big Harry Potter fan, but I like that ride.
Funny, 2 Harry Potter rides you've done.
Yeah.
And they're both really good.
Uh-huh.
So, only thing, well, I mean, those are true Harry Potter rides too. So you did all the ones at Islands Adventure. I mean, the only one you got really left to do is the one at Studios, because this is technically a retheme. What was Flying Unicorn now is Flight of the Hippogriff. So we killed some time and did Hippogriff, or not Hippogriff, Forbidden Journey, I mean. Now, we're gonna see maybe Hagrids? We'll see though. Alrighty, park is closed. We did Hagrids at night. Kyle?
Yeah.
What a ride.
Yeah. It's funny, every time we ride a coaster, we always want to try to get a front row ride and a back row ride. Well, Hagrids, we can't choose the row. And what do we get?
Front and back.
Front and back, yes.
Brilliant.
Crazy how
just
that worked out.
Brilliant. So now, I know this is going to be the hot take. What were you telling me off camera? What was the better night ride? Velocicoaster or Hagrids?
Velocicoaster.
The Thuzy way. See, there is an inner Thuzy in you.
Oh, no, don't say that. Do not say that.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm the anti-Thuzy.
That's great. Honestly, if you've known me very well, I like Hagrids at night, mainly for the setting. Mainly for the setting. Because the only other night ride I think of that has a better setting than that is Beast. And I mean, that thing is mental. I mean, we did Iron Gwazi at night, and that's cool lit up and all that, but I like that secluded feeling. So,
oh, yeah.
That's why. So, yeah, what a night this was overall. So, that's it for day one, though. Of course, as we're like some of the last guests to leave Islands of Adventure, and you get to see Islands of Adventure all lit up at night. Let's just say first and foremost, Kyle, what'd you think of Universal?
Lived up to expectations.
That's impressive.
Sorry, I would sound more enthusiastic, but my feet are absolutely shot right now.
Yeah, he's got like blisters everywhere in the like his feet and all that. So I think I'm pushing him too hard. Either that or something else.
I'm getting old, that's all it is.
No, you ain't. Tell him in the comments, he's young. That's what it is. But no, I'm glad you got to check it out. I mean, we still got plenty more to do on day two, but I mean, maybe another ride on Rip Ride Rockit even too.
Sure.
So, you heard it first. I know this will sound crazy for the norm, but we're hoping Supercharged is open tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing nothing about that for the last I don't know how many years. So I mean, I want to experience this thing.
You're welcome. Literally. So, but as they say, like up there where it says, the adventure lives on. Well, guys, that is gonna do it for day one here at Universal Orlando Resort for We the Coasters Journeys. Day two will be coming out next, and you don't want to miss out. hopefully we get on the rides that we missed out on, and well, we go from there and all that. And then the following day, Epic Universe.
It's gonna be an epic day on Tuesday.
Literally and figuratively. So, for myself and Kyle Matthews, that's over here, thank you guys for watching, and like to be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, hit that bell notification for any future uploads, follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, and our threads. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later until the next video. We'll see you back again for day 2, like I mentioned before. But what a trip this has been all together. We'll see you guys until the next video. Peace.